Hey guys, it's Sam here from TechVisa. Just in here to give you another update. Obviously we came in April just after the last announcements happened, and this time, as promised, there were some more things that happened on July 1st, so we just want to give you a bit of an update with where we're at now. So the biggest changes that we came across that we knew were going to come was a change up in the lists and what occupations are on the short term and the long term list, some which have been added back in and some which have been taken off. So the good thing is we've had a couple of wins in the IT space, but there are a few others which have been taken off or moved back to the short-term list, none of which really impact the IT space, but worth having a look at the list there anyway to see how it does impact you. The lists that we're talking about here are directly related to the 457 and the employer-nominated visa classes. So if you're looking on the immigration website, you'll see the list there. That's the stuff that we're talking about right now. But if you're looking at skilled migration or state sponsorship, then those are different lists again, and you need to dig a bit deeper to find that stuff. It's not just there on the website. So with the state sponsorship or state nominations, the key thing to note is that there are some caveats or some prerequisites which are needed for each state individually, plus their lists are actually a lot smaller than the occupation lists you'll see online. A couple of things, for example, in Queensland, you need to have a job offer, you need to have 5 years experience, and there are limited places. So back to the 457 stuff, there's a few other things which came in on July 1st, which impact all applications which are lodged on the 1st or after. First one of those is all applications now, you need to have police checks. So key thing is if you know that you've got a job offer coming up or you're about to go through the process, it's worth getting things like that happening before you actually sign on the dotted line, just to make sure that the ball is rolling and you're not waiting there after you've got everything else in for something else to come through to complete that process off. Other key thing that you'd need is if you have an exemption for the English language requirement because you've got a high salary, that's gone as well. So you need to make sure that you've got IELTS or you've got Pearson's already done. So you've got your English, you get your police checks, it's just a couple of extra hoops you jump through. So there's still a number of caveats in place for a lot of the 457 visas. So a key example would be for recruitment consultant, where there is a minimum salary and a minimum annual turnover for the business. So it's just important to make sure that you're getting those points right before you apply. And something which doesn't immediately affect the 457 visas or the TSS is just around age limit. But if you're going for a permanent visa, whether that's employer sponsored or going for the independent skilled visa, age limits are decreasing down from 50 to 45. From our perspective as well, I mean, we give advice to all of our clients, whether they're companies or individuals. What I notice is online, a lot of forums, there's a lot of misinformation out there. So if you're speaking to someone and getting information on a process they've been through even a couple of weeks ago, the process has changed now. So what's next? First of all, we've got the December changes coming up. So there's not a lot happening at that stage. It's just going to be the ATO and immigration are going to start sharing a lot more information. So you need to make sure that you're fully compliant with everything that you do. It's March when the major changes are coming though. So it's where the 457 is abolished. It's replaced by the TSS visa. So over the last little while, since the first announcements happened, we've been working with our clients, lobbying or advocating on their behalf to state and federal level, as well as any kind of industry bodies. So ongoing, we plan to continue to do that. We want to work with clients. So if there's anything, any input that you've got for us or anything you'd like us to do or help you with, then feel free to get in touch and we'll do what we can.